ladies and gentlemen, and anything else that might be watching. Hello and welcome to Career Mode. Yes, this is episode 1. I'm ridiculous. We're going to be starting a career mode. I've already had a look. I've already had a little play around with the career, and I've already decided which team we're going to be going for. It's Falcao there. And yeah, so I'm going to go for, in the English, Barclays Premier League, Arsenal. Mainly because I like their kit, to be honest. I don't know if that's vain or what. I like the team, yeah, obviously, but I just prefer the kits. Not just their classic kit as well, the red and white. I prefer the what do you call it? The yellow one. But yeah, anyway, we're going to be playing on World Class because I don't have a pair of testicles. And hopefully we're going to be able to play on Legendary, but I mean, I don't think I'm that good yet. And also, I've got a vagina, which means I'm a bit of a pansy. So eventually, hopefully we're going to be on Legendary. So let's sort this out. Just press X to random up. Let's see where we are. We're Arsenal. We're in with nobody. We don't know who they are. So because I'm absolutely amazing at this game, probably the best in the world in my honest opinion, I'm going to name my manager accordingly. And here we are, and we've got a few messages in our office on our little laptop here. And who is this from? It's going to be, okay, so our objectives. The league objective, is to win the league title. Finally found it. Wheelchair injury, what? Oh, he's 100% fit. Oh, no, wait. Okay, he won't be 100% fit, so I'm going to give him a bit of a break. Okay, that's the scout, Sam Fletcher. And the domestic cup, we love a cup run, so we were delighted if we could reach the final. We'll be doing that, sir. Don't you worry about it. Okay, so because the global transfer network is an absolute bag of balls, I'm just going to be using my own scouts in real life, running around scouting people for my teams. But for now, I'm just going to choose who to sell, and then I'm going to show you who we're going to be buying. So some pretty standard decisions here. Toril, we're going to add to transfer list. Hector Bellerin, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we're going to put him on the loan for a season loan because he's pretty young. And Icefield, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these right. Add to transfer list. Akpom, transfer list with that face. Inaris, transfer list. Martinez, transfer list. Urfobe, goodbye. Nabry, farewell my friend. Park, I'm going to be selling you as well, sir. Bentner, goodbye. Rosicky, goodbye. So maybe some more controversial decisions. I'm going to talk about these a little bit before I put them up on the transfer list. Podolski, he's a left winger. He's a good winger. I don't want to sell him, but because I want to get loads of money and get rich and stuff, I'm going to sell this guy. And I've got a few wingers on my list as well, so that's going to be alright. I think we're going to be able to manage. So I'm going to put this guy up on the transfer list. And we're going to get a lot of money because his wage is 80,000 a week, which is insane. Another controversial decision is going to be Mertesacker. I need to sell a centre back, and it's out of Vermaelen, Koscielny. I don't know how to say this, man. And Mertesacker. And Giroud is now on loan, so I'm not going to be able to sell him, even though I would have liked to. And I do want to buy a centre back because I've got a few in mind. So I'm going to choose to sell Mertesacker because he is the oldest, and sometimes he comes out from the tunnel with a Zimmer frame, and I know he's really tall, but I think he's the oldest centre back I have, and he's the only choice I have to sell really. And that's pretty much it for all the players that we're going to be selling. There's a lot of players up for sale. But I don't think we're going to get bidded on some of these, so that's kind of why I've put so many. That's kind of why I've spammed everyone onto the sell list to try and anticipate that. But now I guess we're going to have a look at some of the players that I want to buy. And yeah, the first player I'm looking at is going to be a bit of a cliche. It's going to be Benteke. Now, what's useful about Benteke is that he's already he's already a good player. As soon as you buy him, it's not like you have to wait for him to grow into a good player. He's already very useful, and you're going to be able to give him a lot of playing time. He's 6'4". He's only 22, which is good. He's a good prospect. The only thing is his work rates are medium for both attacking and defensive, which is it's not ideal, but it'll do. He's got a decent weak foot, no skill moves really, only 3-star. He's got the power header trait. He's also a poacher, which means he's going to be able to finish inside the box, and he's obviously got an amazing amount of strength. You've played against him on Ultimate Team, you probably already know this, that his strength is just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. Players they don't even bother tackling him. If he gets on the ball, they just sit down on the floor with their legs crossed, and he just runs past it because they know they've got no chance of stopping this guy. Even some of the big centre backs that have got a lot of strength and stuff. But he's also got that acceleration and the jumping as well for the getting up there and getting the headers. Not amazing agility, but still, it's okay. It's in the 70s, and to say he's got a long way to go in terms of player development, that's probably going to get a lot better. He's got a good attacking position, and the vision's okay, and the aggression obviously not very good for interceptions, but we don't care about that. It's the attacking position that matters really, because he is of course a striker. His skill attributes are pretty decent. Good ball control, which is what you want for a big guy. Good finishing obviously, which is what you want for a striker, and his shot power and long shots are also very good. And bearing in mind he's still pretty young in his player career, and I've bought him. He's already gone up, I think, 2 or 3 points in his overall because I've been playing with him for a bit. But yeah, as soon as you get him, he's just a beast. He's just a beast to play with. You're not going to be disappointed. So the second player we're looking at is Bruma. He's a left winger. You can play him on the right though as well, but he's pretty young. He's 19 years old, and we're hopefully going to be replacing perhaps some of the old wingers like Podolski maybe. But he's got a high attacking work rate, which is good. Doesn't really get back for defence that much, so I haven't really seen him doing that much in defensive work when I've been playing with him. Got a decent weak foot and decent skill moves, 4 stars for both of those. He's got the flair trait, he's got the speedster and the acrobat, which makes him fast and agile. As you can see, his physical stats are pretty what you'd expect for a winger. He's only 77, I think he's 76 when you get him, so he's got a fair bit of development to go now. So those stats are going to get a lot better. Seen a lot of yellow and orange there, so, but that's okay because it's strength and reaction, so we don't care about that. Vision and attacking position is good, and dribbling is probably the best stat here, which is kind of standard for a winger. We want crossing and shot really, but that's okay. And the third player that we're looking at is Zakaria Bakali. He's got a very high potential, this guy. He's only 17, he's 5'5", and we can play him on the right or the left wing, same as Bruma. He's right-footed and a high attacking work rate and medium defensive work rate. Pretty much the same stats as Bruma on this page, but he's going to be a really good prospect. We're not going to be giving him a lot of playing time because I don't think he's that useful at this point. But it's not like he's Benteke and you can just straight away use him fresh out the box. You've got to kind of give him a bit of playing time so he develops a bit first. But he's got the flair and the long shot taker traits, which are pretty useful, especially the long shot. The dribbler specialty, which I don't really find that useful because I don't do much dribbling. The physical stats aren't nothing special really. He doesn't even have that much sprint speed, to be honest. He's not as useful as Bruma and as I say Benteke, so we'll just hopefully give him a bit of playing time and he'll be a good prospect for the future. Okay attacking position and okay vision. We're just going to have to wait to see what he becomes like really. Decent dribbling, ball control, shot power, long shots. Everything you kind of want is all in the yellow area, so that's going to be developed and hopefully it's going to be good by maybe season 2 or something like that. And the fourth player we're looking at is a defender. He's called Kurt Zuma and he's a centre back, and if you just look at the picture there you can see that's kind of where he gets his name from, Zuma. He's a sweaty beast. He just paces around all over the place, all over the defence, just picking up balls, tackling people, taking people out, and that's what you want from a centre back. He's got a good defending intelligence. He doesn't have the work rates, but I don't know what trait he ties to, but he definitely has that intelligence of a good defender. He's got the jumping and the strength, which is what you want for the corners and for muscling people off the ball. Not amazing pace, to be honest, but I've seen on the FIFA 13 he was amazing with pace. Don't know why they've toned it down, but I don't mind because he's still an absolute beast. And the interceptions and the aggression there are pretty good. He's still pretty young. He's 74, but like Benteke, he's just useful. As soon as you get him, you can use him. You don't really have to bring him off. I'm trying to give him as much playing time as I can. Oops, I clicked off him. And these are all pretty standard stats as well. The standing tackle and the slide tackle and marking and heading accuracy. They're all his highest traits, which is good, because that means they're going to be the highest when he develops into an absolute beast. So the fifth player that I'm going to be looking at, if we get enough money after we've bought everyone else, I'm contemplating selling my gran as well, just to get a bit of extra cash. She's not going to go for that much because she's pretty old, but if we can get Pogba, he's an absolute beast because he's a centre mid. You can play him at the CDM as well. He's right-footed, medium attacking and defensive work rates, and nothing special on this page really apart from being 6'2". That's pretty okay. He's a long shot taker, which is absolutely excellent, especially for a CDM. And his physical attributes are all pretty standard apart from his strength and stamina, which is also very good for a defensive player, a centre defensive player. His aggression is good, which is good for a centre defensive player. He's just an absolute beast in terms of his stats because they're all just all-round stats. And as you can see here, he's 80. I think he was about 79 when we bought him, 78 maybe, and he's gone up a pretty decent amount after. I don't know if it's like a quarter of a season we've played with these guys, but that's how much they've gone up after like a quarter of a season. And very good technical attributes here. Very good all round. A lot of green actually I'm seeing. Didn't really notice this before, but he's an absolute amazing midfielder, and you're going to really want to pick him up if you can sell your ground and get enough. So we're going to search for Benteke now. Christian Benteke. As you can see, we can see stats. Okay, and I think that's because he's in our league, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Can we see how much he's worth then? Okay, he's worth 6.5 million. But I doubt we're going to get him for that. So, can we approach to buy? Without inquiring? Okay, excellent. I think that's because... Oh my goodness, they want... Oh, they want between 11.4 and 15.6 million? You serious, man? Let's see if we can add a player. I think we'll see. Well, we can see if we can get Bentner in. Nicholas Bentner. It's a striker for a striker. How much is he worth? Bentner's worth 2.9 million. So it's not going to put. Well, it's going to put a small dent in, I guess. Let's put it up for 7 million. See what they say. I'm going to try and get this for as cheap as possible. So now we're going to see if we can find Bruma, the left winger, who's an absolute amazing beast. He's intelligent with his attacks. I much prefer him to Zakaria Bakali, because he just gets in good positions, he gets in shooting opportunities, and he makes good runs and things. And he's only young. He's a lot quicker as well than Bakali. Here he is. I think this is Bruma. He's 18 years old, and we can't see his stats, although I think his main stats have ticks against them, which kind of gives you an indication. And you can see his traits and his specialities. So we're going to put an inquiry about Bruma. There we go. And our third player, if I remember correctly, is actually Bakali. So we're going to see if we can find him. I think he plays in the Netherlands League. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name, but the name of the team is, let's see if we can get it up. It's PSV. There we go. I thought it was something else. I think it's the league that I can't pronounce. But anyway, yeah, let's put a freaking inquiry in for him. There we go. So if I remember right, again, this is Zuma, now the fourth player. I hope I haven't left anyone out. And I've always liked Zuma. I liked him in the previous career mode. I don't think he's got that much of a higher potential compared to someone like Bakali, but he's unlike Bakali. He's already useful as you buy him, so I'm gonna get him. He's 18, and we're gonna inquire about Kurt Zuma. Next up is Pogba, and we're only going to have enough to get this guy. I think if we sell some players off, if we use some players to sweeten the deals and get perhaps Benteke or Zuma or some of the wingers for less, because well, it doesn't show, but our wage budget will be running out at this point if we do get all these players. But we're still going to inquire about Pogba. He's French, he plays for Juventus, and as I've already explained, he's just an absolute beast. And that's it. Yeah, we're just going to simulate and see what happens. We're going to simulate all these friendlies as well that come up. But we're just going to see if we get any trade offers first. See what they say about Benteke. So your Bruma inquiry, they want 4.6 in some team in the Portuguese league. PSV, they want 7 million. How much does Zuma go for? 8 million. So the guys, Benteke's team, I think it's Aston Villa, haven't got back to us yet. The cup objective. Okay, so we have to win the Champions Cup. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I was planning on that anyway. So let's simulate on here. And another message. Paul Pogba inquiry. He wants 17 million. Yeah, if I remember rightly, he goes for quite a lot, and that's because he's just a really good player, and they kind of need him as well. So I'm gonna leave him till last, and then we're gonna simulate on. See if we can hear back from Aston Villa. Transfer offer accepted for Christian Benteke. This hasn't happened to me before, so I'm just gonna put his wage up about 5 grand, put his bonus up to 20%, and his squad role is gonna be an important first team player because I'm gonna prefer this guy over Giroud. So yeah, let's submit this offer. See what he says. So we get a transfer offer for Santi Cazorla. And I'm just going to reject this. I don't even want to sell him, especially not to Man City. So we're going to reject that. We're not even going to counter it because I kind of need that guy. Another message from, yay, Christian Benteke. He's accepted the contract offer. So I am ecstatic. He's coming in. He's going to get some ice cream if he plays well in a match. At the end of the game, we're going to take him out for ice cream. And he will play well as well because he's a really good player. So yeah, let's see if we can bid on some of the other players. I need to go to office. Still getting used to this, the menus and everything. So who do I want to bid on next? Bruma probably. So they want 4.6 million. Let's see if you can sweeten the deal with someone. So I decided to offer Chung Park, our striker that I'm just not going to use, to try and dent this huge amount they want for such a low rated player. So I'm going to offer 2.6 million and see what they say to that. And I'm also going to put an offer in for Bakali, and I'm going to do something a bit risky here. I'm going to put Lucas Podolski up, and I'm just going to offer them like £2, £20 even, and I'm just going to see what they say to that, because I was planning on selling Podolski anyway. If I can get Bakali, I've already got Walcott and Chamberlain, and Bruma as well if we get him, so I should be okay for wingers. So we get some messages here. What's it going to be? We get a transfer offer for Hector Bellerin. I believe I put him up for a season loan, yes. So he's going to be going to Swindon Town. Hopefully he's going to be getting some games and he's going to be playing well. I don't need him at this point, but he's young and I want him to grow. International management, yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to simulate and see if we can get any messages. And we get a transfer offer for Chuba Akpom. I'm just going to sell him straight away. They haven't met the asking price. But he's going to be going to Patrick Thistle. And I don't know where they are. Don't know what league they're in. PSV have accepted £20 or $20. It's pounds actually, sterling. £20 for Bakali, which is quite amusing. Let's see if we can get him for a squad rotation player. See what he says to that. Probably won't accept. But we'll see. And Sporting CP have accepted the offer for Bruma. We offered our striker Park, and we're going to put him up for squad rotation as well, and see what he says to that. So 2.6 million. That's good. We've saved a bit, and obviously £20 for Bakali. We've saved quite a lot there. Excellent. We have been accepted for Bekali. He's accepted the transfer offer, so he's gonna be coming into our team. £20. What a bargain. I'm sure that's illegal. Some sort of slave. I don't know, slave policy or something against that. But anyway, we've got Bruma as well. He's accepted. And yeah, I think that's it. Did we put any more offers in? Oh, I need to put an offer in for Bruma. So I need to. Why did I just go out of the message? Let's go back to our inbox and let's try and find Bruma. Not Bruma, Zuma even. There we go. Saint Etienne, I think is how you pronounce his team name. Let's see if we can put a player in. He's worth 8 million. Let's see how much Merzaka's worth. 5 million. Okay, let's try the old £20 trick. Whoa, that's not £20. And see how much this guy goes for. Oh my goodness, I accepted. What is going on here? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's because my players are in form and they're worth more than their actual ratings or their actual value on paper. Let's see what it says for squad rotation player, because we got pretty lucky so far with this squad rotation player thing. We still got a lot of money as well. We could put an offer in for Pogba, even though he's 17 freaking million, which is ridiculous. We're gonna have to sweeten the deal with something there. Oh, we get a transfer offer for Lucas Fabianski, and I don't even want to sell this guy because he's my reserve or my substitute goalkeeper. If I sell him, I'll only have one goalkeeper, which is not a good plan. Okay, we get contract offer accepted from Kurt Zuma, the absolute beast. He's coming for another £20, which is ridiculous. And Mertesacker is a good player, so you know it's probably about right. Here we go, the transfer offer for Nicholas Yanaris. Let's just accept that. Charlton Athletic. So they're not really a competitor to us. I don't even know if they're in the BPL. I think they're in the Champions League, or maybe even lower. I don't know. I'll probably just upset a load of Charlton Athletic fans there. I think we've got everything though, everyone. I think we're just waiting for Zuma to accept. I think. Oh no, he's accepted, so he should be in the club now. Yeah. So let's see if we can get Pogba. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him for $20 like we did with everyone else, £20 even. I need to go all the way back through my messages to Juventus, I believe he plays for. Oh, okay. Am I going to have to inquire about him again? He's not here. Oh no, there we go. Archive messages. Excellent. But we can't click on them for some reason, which is absolutely gay. So, I'm going to have to go and inquire about him again. Okay, so I thought I'd have to inquire about Paul Pogba again, but I don't think I will. I'll just put an offer in to buy him. So he's worth 70 million, which is ridiculous. So we're going to try and get him for a lot lower than that. And I'm going to see who we can put up to sweeten the deal. I've got an idea actually. Thomas Buziski. I think we're going to put him up. It's a good job we saved him actually. Didn't do this intentionally. But let's see if we can get him for 7 million. Sounds like a nice number. So let's put that in, submit that offer in. Let's see what Juventus have to say for that. Okay, Juventus are being a little bit spoiled here, but you kind of got to allow that from them because I think they don't have many people at this centre mid position. So I think they've got Vidal, haven't they? I don't know though. I can't remember. But anyway, we've upped it by 2 million. So we're now offering 9 million for him, and Yanaris is gone, which is good riddance. So a few days later we get a transfer offer for Gnabry even. Oh, he's going to Leeds, so we're going to be fine with that. They haven't met the asking price, dirty gets, but I don't mind, I just want to get rid of him. And the Juventus again, they've said that the transfer offer is unacceptable. Why? Unfortunately, we cannot go ahead with the deal because we are not interested in the player you have included in the deal. Oh, right. So they're being kind of tough cookies here. Let's see who else we can put in to sweeten the deal. So I've put in Thomas Eisfeld, I think is how you pronounce his name. Eisfeld. Because maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe it's because Rosiski's really old that they don't want to do that deal. But I doubt they're going to go for Eisfeld, to be honest. For 9 million, I might have to put him up a bit. But he's a centre mid and he's young, so maybe they'll find him useful. Okay, so we have our first match. I'm going to sort out the squad first, I think. So we're going to simulate this match against Livorno, I believe. And as you can see, we're playing Benteke and Bruma. Oh my goodness, Bruma's already scored. Zuma's already got a yellow card, but we're playing Zuma because he's a new signing and we want to get him some playing time, get him in form for when the season starts. And Bakali is on the bench. Oh my goodness, Bruma scoring 2. And Mikel Arteta getting a penalty. Szczesny's been injured. This isn't good. This isn't good. These 3 goals are not going to be worth it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. 4-0. Bruma getting a hat-trick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have erection in my pants. Bruma, you beast. Oh my goodness. On his debut. Well, I don't know if it's his debut because it's a friendly, but oh my goodness. A hat-trick. He's got to be a man. He's got to be so irate now. He must have gone up at least 1 already. Player injured. Szczesny. Oh, a bruised rib. Are you serious? You big pansy. We've sold the player. Nabry. He's gone to Leeds. Transfer offer unacceptable for Paul Pogba. Again, we're going to have to be doing some freaking magic here. I don't know. Let's offer Rosicky again. What did they say about the player actually? Yeah, we're not interested in the player. Well, fuck off then. I'm just going to offer 11 million. And no players. I think. Oh, how do we? There we go. Yeah, I don't think I've got anyone that they're going to be interested in. So I've offered 11 million. Let's see what they say for this guy. Okay, submit offer. Please just don't be greedy and accept that. So our first game was amazing there. I can't believe that. Yeah, 3 goals for Bruma. Okay, the league objective. We have to win the league title. We already knew that. Thomas Eisfeld. Boss, might I make a request? Hey boss, I was hoping you might be rotating the squad and would give me a chance to play. No. No, Thomas, no. We talked about this. You're being sold. You're a dowry for Pogba. Sorry man, but we've got another match coming up and we're just gonna, I think everyone's gonna be fit, so we're just gonna sim this again. Hopefully Bruma's gonna get another freaking hat-trick. Yeah, we're just playing all the same players again. We've got people on the bench in case people are tired. So we'll see what happens against Sevilla. Lost Sevilla. A yellow card in the 12th minute. No goals so far. Are you serious? Half time's gone and still no goals. I'm just going to press Y. No goals! Oh my goodness. We had to sub Benteke and Diaby for Ramsey and Giroud, and Ramsey got a yellow. I don't know. That's bad, man. Bruma, where were you? Maybe he just tired himself out. Actually, maybe they were tired. I don't know. Let's advance and see what they say. What Juventus says about Pogba. Okay, they've accepted. Did I can't even remember. Oh my goodness, my brain. I must have just put an offer in and just totally forgot about it. So I'm going to make this guy an important first team player because I kind of want this guy. So 11 million I think we offered. And Benike Afobe or whatever his name is. Benike Afobe. Yeah, 11 million. That's pretty good to see he's worth 17 million. Oh, that's what they wanted anyway. We get a transfer offer for Thomas Eisfeld. We didn't manage to sweeten the deal with Pogba with this guy, so I'm just going to accept he's going to go to Yeovil Town. Okay, I'm going to check. Actually, just check the messages. Okay, player returns from injury. Who's that? Is that Wilshere? Yes, it is. Excellent. I don't think he's going to be 100% though, so. Oh wait, we can check everyone's fitness. I was going to check everyone's fitness, but we can do it from here. Everyone looks pretty green. All green there. Bruma, as you can see, he's going up in form. So is Arteta and Szczesny. Despite his bruised rib, the beast, just powering through. So we're going to simulate this game and just see what happens. I think we're just going to skip this unless we see a surge of goals right from the beginning. No goals so far. Yes, just okay. Benteke and Oxlade-Chamberlain getting some goals there. That's good for Benteke. We want to get him in form and get him happy and growing and stuff. Contract offer accepted. Excellent. So we're going to be bringing him into the team. That's Paul Pogba. and we've still got a decent amount of money left. I reckon I could do some juggling around and maybe get a couple more players. I think I should get a left back, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll have a look around and see what players we're gonna get. Okay, so in the end I decided to go for a goalkeeper, and I had a look around, and I'm gonna inquire about Ter Stegen, Marc Andre. Yeah, let's inquire about him. He's Belgian as well, which it means he's gonna go well with Benteke, our new signing, and also Bakali as well, who is also from Belgium. Some good players coming out of Belgium as well. Some good potentials on the game. Anyway, I don't know how about in real life. So they want 15 million, which is ridiculous. I did some juggling around with my transfer budget, which means I can't afford to pay 15 million for him. I don't really want to. So Szczesny's probably gonna be our substitute goalkeeper if I can get this guy. I've got another goalkeeper somewhere, Fabianski, and he's pretty old now, so we're just gonna see what they say. I'm gonna put him up for like 9 million, and so 40 grand is the wage, is the salary. So that should be okay. I should be able to afford that if they accept. That is. Okay, we get a transfer offer for Giroud, and unless it's ridiculous, which it is. Oh no, wait. No, he's worth between 11.2 and 14.8. So we're gonna counter that for something like that, and we're gonna see what they say, because I could get like 2 strikers for that that are decent. So we're gonna see what they say. It's something ridiculous. I'm hoping they're not gonna accept that, to be honest. Oh my goodness! So they've accepted. I don't know what team he plays for. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. So yeah, they've accepted anyway. The team that this guy plays for. Can't even pronounce his name either. I'm just rubbish. Let's put squad rotation player. Even though I'm gonna be probably playing him all the time. I don't know. Szczesny might get upset though. So let's just put him on squad rotation. So if Szczesny does get upset, I can put this guy on the bench, and Szczesny will, because I've had Szczesny in the previous careers where he's had a bitch fit even if I haven't done anything and he's just like left, and it was really annoying. So I don't want that to happen again. Okay, we get a transfer offer for Olivier Giroud, and yeah, they don't want to bid 19, so 15.5 is above what he's worth, but yeah, I'm not gonna sell him because I kind of need him. Szczesny, I'm not gonna sell him, and they've offered under what my my coach says he's worth. Got a match rescheduled, that's fine. Okay, we get a transfer offer for Thomas Rosicky, and I'm just gonna accept that. Excellent. Oh, yeah, he's not really in form, so I'm just going to accept that because I don't think we're going to get much more for him. So he's going to FC Schalke in the Bundesliga, I think. Ter Stegen has declined. Why has he declined? He wants a bigger role. Okay, we're going to have to give him a bigger role. Well, if I'm giving you a bigger role, I'm not going to really put your wage up that much. Well, pretty much the same as what I did before, to be honest. Anyway, important first team player. So we have a pretty big match coming up. This is the first match of the season. It's against Aston Villa, and they have Bentner, which is one of our players, and we have freaking Benteke, which is one of their players. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to see how this pans out. I brought on Wilshere because he promised me that he was back and fit and ready to play. I'm going to go with the yellow kick because I just love it. And it would be nice to be playing with the new the goalkeeper that I've been looking at, Ter Stegen. But obviously we haven't got him yet, and we don't know if we're going to get him, so we'll just stick with Szczesny for now. We're getting a shot of Bender here, the sellout. He's gone to the dark side. No, I'm joking. I wanted rid of him, to be honest, because yeah, I really wanted Benteke, so that's fine. Aston Villa can have him, and I'll have Benteke. That's a fair deal to me. But yeah, Aston Villa kicking off here, and I thought I was going to have some problems in this match because it's my first match on World Class. And right from the beginning I managed to get possession, and we're playing it up the wing with Chamberlain, and we've seen Benteke in the box, and what a ball, and oh my goodness, 4 minutes, Benteke against his old club You would have thought he'd have gone easy on him, but I don't know, man. There was a bit of fire in his eyes. He was punching some of the players in the face as well, which I didn't think was very good. But you know, I didn't want to say anything. I mean, who would want to start with Benteke? Okay, so we're in the 19th minute now, coming up to the 20-minute mark, and it's Wilshere and Chamberlain working it up the wing, getting some nice passing play as well, just keeping it in here with Wilshere, and still got the ball, passing it into Chamberlain. Benteke is on the edge of the box, just stood there, and it doesn't even look like he's in an attacking position or a threat, and he just smashes it past the goalkeeper. No mercy from Benteke for his old club at this point, no loyalty at all. And if the manager and the coach were in speculation at this player at any point, surely there's no questions going to be asked of this player now, as he's really playing fantastic, and I'm really happy that we've got him in the club as well. So it's 2 goals for Arsenal against Aston Villa. We are 2 goals ahead, both of those goals coming from Benteke. Chamberlain just decking one of the defenders for Aston Villa there, and Bruma with a header, the left winger, managing to rise up above the defender and get a decent header and hit the post. I think the keeper got to it as well. Would have been a lovely goal, and it's a shame he didn't get that goal, because this is his first match in this Barclays Premier League. So, still 2-0 to Arsenal, and if anyone had thought that through balls over the top had been nerfed in the recent patch, then just watch that, because that is clearly not nerfed. A beautiful ball from Mikel Arteta, you got to give him that, but I mean, over the top through balls were supposed to be nerfed in the update, and they haven't been. But it is 3-0, and you know, I don't care really. As long as I get a goal, it doesn't really matter how you score, just that you score. I think it's that, or is it the other way around? I don't know. But we've got a goal. Benteke with his hat-trick, and we're going into half-time, quite obviously in the lead against Aston Villa. So, as the first half draws to a close, it is a ridiculous score. I can't believe it. Benteke is an absolute beast. As you can see, Aston Villa haven't actually had any shots, which is, it's good play, good defending, but I think Benteke, he's just an absolute beast. I think we decided to bring on Pogba for Wilshere, because Wilshere, if you remember, he was injured and he wasn't 100% fit. But again, man, that it's just ridiculous. Aston Villa, no shots, none on target, and 47% possession, I think it said. But yeah, if you're playing career mode and you haven't yet got Benteke, then just get him immediately. It doesn't matter how much they're asking for him, Aston Villa. Just buy him. Give him your nan, and anyone else in your household that's going, just throw them in the deal and try and get him, because he's just going to win you matches. I know it's only the first game, but I have played separate career mode to this as well with him, and he's just an absolute beast. He's a game winner, I think. And I think if he continues like this and we continue playing like this, we might be able to go on legendary pretty early on in this season. Anyway, we are in the second half. We're working it up in the midfield here with Benteke to Mikel Arteta, and another over the top through ball, and just look at this chance, how close that was for Benteke to go in for a 4th goal. And Aston Villa on the attack here, trying to break through the Arsenal defence with an over the top through ball, and just not really getting any luck here. I feel a bit sorry for Aston Villa, not being able to break through this defence. Still haven't had any shots on target, I don't think, for Aston Villa. So Aston Villa again on the attack here, working up the wing with Agmon Lahore. Koscielny and Kieran Gibbs though dealing with the cross in a nice little partnership there to defend that attack. And now we are on the break from Mikel Arteta to Benteke to Bruma, back to Benteke, and over the top through ball again, but a little pass and move as well, and that means Benteke could have a shot. And because of the save we got a corner, but we didn't actually get anything from it. Santi Cazorla now in midfield, trying to fight off the defenders to keep possession like a fat kid protecting his chocolate at a birthday party. And a nice little pass from Benteke to put Santi Cazorla through, and a lovely finish from Santi Cazorla. Nice passing and moving between the two of them to round off that attack with a goal. And that was the last attack. This is the end of the game. The game finished 4-0. Santi Cazorla getting the last goal at 81 minutes, and then Benteke getting a hat-trick, 3 goals in the first half. My goodness, he scared the socks off of me. He just played amazing. He's just unrelentless, unforgiving against his old club. I kind of feel a bit harsh for Aston Villa, maybe now they realise what they missed out on. But we're getting some of the highlights here from Benteke. This was his second goal at 23 minutes. That was probably my favourite, and that was an absolute beast of a goal. So we're having a look at the match facts now, and as you can see, Aston Villa still with no shots and no shots on target after the second half. However, they did improve by 1% on their possession after the first half. I just kind of feel bad on Aston Villa. I mean, I won't be taking them out for ice cream after, like I will be taking my team out, and especially Benteke, because he played absolutely amazing after that game. The transfer window still very much active after that game, and we're going to have a look at what transfer offers we get after. And the Damien Martinez and Oliver Giroud, we get a transfer offer for them both. We're going to sell Damien Martinez and accept that offer for 130,000 from Doncaster, and we're also going to counter the offer for Olivier Giroud, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, because we obviously have Benteke, who's an absolute beast. Whether or not he's going to be reliable, we don't know. That's why I put it for such a high counter offer. We're going to see what Parma say to that. We're also going to see what happens with this goalkeeper that we've been bidding on, to Sturgeon. I still don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're going to see what happens if he accepts our contract offer that we sent before the last match. And we get a message: Marc-Andre ter Stegen has accepted our offer, and we are bringing him into our club, and we've still got quite a lot of money left. I don't know where that's come from. I think it's because we've been doing, we've been sweetening the deals with like players and stuff, and getting discounts and stuff, bit of backhand dealing, selling some drugs on the side, you know, at the matches and stuff to the supporters. I don't know, but we're gonna see what happens anyway. So that is the end of this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. We managed to get a 4-0 win in that game against Aston Villa. We will be playing against Spurs at home in the next game, but that's going to be in the next episode. I'm sorry we only got one game in, but I wanted to keep it short, and there was a transfer window which was very much active for us, and it's still not over as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next episode, and I thank you all very much for watching, and as I say, I'll see you all in this video.